Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show, and this is my video for December 25th, 2020. Friday, December 25th, 2020. And let me explain the situation, because things are not always as they appear. For the first time, maybe not the first time, but maybe the third time since I've been making these videos, which goes back to 2007, I am pre-recording this video a day ahead of time. All right? So you can see it's Thursday. All right? The reason why I'm doing this is for several reasons. Number one, as you can see, it's cloudy out and it's going to start raining very shortly. We're going to get a very bad storm tonight with 50 to 70 mile an hour winds, and there's a good chance we're going to lose power. So I don't want to take a chance of not having a video made if I can't make one tomorrow. So I'm making it now, and I'm going to have it ready to be released tomorrow night, which is Friday night at 7 p.m. The second reason is that although it rains every single day and it's cloudy and we never get any sun, tomorrow, which is Friday, December 25th, the rain is supposed to stop around midday. Now, it'll still be cloudy and nasty, but I'm going to try my best to get out for you guys and do a location video. I have tomorrow off with absolutely nothing to do. So I'm really going to try. I've been doing that the last 5 or 6 years. I've been getting out and doing location videos. So hopefully I'll be able to do one tomorrow as well. You will notice I have the camera turned at a different angle to see if this helps me at all with the light. I know some people have been complaining that half my face is not illuminated, and they are correct, but I steadfastly refuse to go out and spend any money on any lighting or any cameras. I'm not doing it, all right? I'm trying to help you guys with my videos. I ain't going to drive myself to the poorhouse over it. That being said, let's now talk about today's eBay topics. I'm going to basically do a recap of eBay in 2020. I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, and the glitchy. I'm also going to tell you about another huge offers to watchers fail. And I'm going to talk a little bit about this USPS fiasco that's going on with people not getting their items. Before we do any of that, I want to read your comments, questions, and concerns from last week's video. Jason Neal wrote, "Here's an eBay glitch. 106 of my listings just magically went from calculated to free shipping. They're selling like crazy and costing me tons. I put my store on time away. They said it was a site-wide issue." Now, I have to tell you something, Jason Neal and everybody else. This has not happened to me only because I have flat shipping, all right? I have my shipping stated, whether it's $15, $20. I don't do calculated, and I believe Jason's glitch is only affecting people who are using calculated shipping. But if any of you guys have experienced this, feel free to comment below. Dennis Copper wrote in with a comment where he was replying to eCurb. And Dennis Copper states this, and it has to do with selling limits and limits he imposes on his buyers. Let me explain. I keep a limit on how many a buyer on eBay can buy from me, so that the total dollar amount does not get too high in the case of a scammer. I don't mind to be at a loss for $40, but not $4,000, so I put the brakes on a buyer overbuying. If they buy from me and leave positive feedback, also honor my no return policy, I will allow them to buy more. Some time must go by for this to happen though. I protect my business like a mother hawk protects her young. These items are my property. I open the door only to good buyers. I have to say something, Dennis. I love your metaphors. You must have taken that creative writing class that I took because you definitely have it. All the Things wrote, I have too started using FedEx and FedEx 2-Day, which is 80% discounted price. Great. So far, I've only had to pay $1 or $2 more than the customer paid for USPS shipping. And that is a very good point there, All the Things. This week that just went by, I basically stopped using the post office altogether. It's just gotten too out of hand, too slow, and too out of control. And I've been using FedEx for everything, even my small orders. And the funny thing is, not only are the customers going to get their items on time or earlier than promised, but for the most case, I'm not spending any money extra, and in many cases, I'm saving money. I estimate, let's just say on 100 items, I would have saved money on 92 of them, and maybe 8 of them I would have had to pay a little bit more. The most expensive item, the most expensive that I had to pay extra on FedEx was $5, and that was just the other day. But it was $5 well spent, and I have no reservations doing that whatsoever. I plan to continue using FedEx exclusively for at least the next week or two. 5797029, Mike wrote in, and Mike says, a buyer in Arizona pays for an item plus $15 shipping. Then a message follows, I will pay extra for 2-day shipping. Let me know how much extra it will be. The answer was $182 extra. Never mind, just ship it as you planned. With so much free shipping out there, buyers don't have a clue as to how much shipping actually costs. This goes back to what we talked about last week, guys. Please, I implore you, do not ever next day or overnight an item to a buyer, even if the buyer swears to Christ he's going to pay you. Let me explain why. Stick with me here, okay? Let's say you're selling an item for $50 and $20 shipping. Priority mail or FedEx. That's $70. Let's say a buyer buys your item. He commits to buy and he pays the $70. All right? Now he says to me, I'm willing to pay you extra if you overnight it to me. You're only going to be wasting your time getting him rates because the price is so exorbitant, like Mike just said, they never go for it. But let's just say this one buyer does go for it. Let's say it's $182 extra, like Mike said, and the buyer pays the money. The buyer gets the item. If he files a false item not as described case, you are going to have to refund him that $182 overnight shipping, and you're going to have to pay it again when he returns the item to you. You're setting yourself up for a big loss, guys. Please don't do it. Something I learned years ago when I worked in the junkyard. Rush deals never work. Don't do it, okay? ZXC, Gary wrote in, calling regular customer service in the Philippines about a bad buyer or seller does nothing. It's like pressing the report a buyer or report an item link. That does nothing either. The cars in the background are distracting to me. Maybe when filming you can cover the bottom part of the window. Also, the lighting is bad since you never get any sun. Lighting is most important when you take the ceremonial Fox News couple life drink. Gary, I agree with you about the customer service in the Philippines. You're only pissing in the wind. It's a waste of time. They don't have the knowledge of eBay to help you. And if you're lucky and get a rep who does, they don't have the juice to help you. All right? Contact eBay for Business through Facebook if you have a problem. They're inundated with requests right now, but they definitely have the juice to help you. Gary, I think you're the only person that is negative about the traffic passing by, okay? Everybody else likes it, so I really have to go with what the majority rules and what the majority wants. And also, Gary is dead on right about one thing. We never get any sun. No, guys, in all fairness, I've been making videos for the last several months on all different days of the week, and we have never had a single sunny day yet. And there are none planned. Absolutely no sunny days are planned. We just don't get any sun. Rubber Wilbur wrote, Joe, I just want to wish you a blessed Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You've made my life happier and better because of your videos. I've learned countless of ideas and things to save money through the years with you. I've learned things from getting free business supplies, getting my listings more visibility, to recently reducing my managed payouts to only once a week, which is more ideal. Thank you, my man. Rubber Wilbur, thank you for the positive comment. As I say when I make all my videos, I make these videos to try and help you stay successful on eBay. I want you to do well on eBay. And that's what makes it all worthwhile, is when you guys write in your positive comments. So yeah, that being said, let's get on to some topics really quick. I want to firstly let's talk about eBay in general for 2020. The good, the bad, and the glitchy. I'm going to start with the good. 2020 has been my best year on eBay in my 21-year career. I'm telling you, I did great. It's my best sales year by none, and I attribute that directly to the COVID-19 pandemic that reared its ugly face back in March, is when that started. It has driven most people to buy their items online as opposed to in person in the malls and retail stores. I see this trend continuing into 2021. So I advise everybody to keep listing and keep doing what you're doing. And I hope you guys have had record sales years as well. That is my favorite part about selling on eBay in 2020, was the huge increase in sales. I think most sellers will agree with me. My biggest complaint, which would be bad, is, as I've said in recent videos, it seems to me that buyers are a lot nastier and more abusive in this last 6 to 12 months than in my 21-year career. It's been absolutely horrendous, not just to me, but to other sellers and stories I've read on Facebook. I've seen buyers threaten to kill people, using the F word with impunity, and nothing has been done. I stated either last week or the week before, I told you guys a story about a bad buyer who threatened a seller with physical harm and nasty racist comments. And one of the eBay executives stated that they had banned that seller, and that seller has no ability to appeal the ban. And some of you guys wrote in and said, well, that seller can come back and they can make a fake account, a new account with zero feedback, because eBay does not check IP addresses. And, you know, I'm a straight shooter, guys. I feel you're right about that. I think eBay needs to do a lot more in the safety and security department in 2021. There are so many things I would like to see them do. I cannot possibly talk about them in this one video, and I'm not going to. Furthermore, the way I stated earlier, on the plus side, that I see the sales trend continuing to go up, I also see the abuse continuing to go up. Don't look for any respite in 2021, all right? If you agree with me or disagree with me, I want to hear about it. That's the worst thing about selling on eBay in 2020, is the lack of safety, the threats, and nothing's being done about it, in my opinion. The third thing I want to talk about is the Glitchy. There were more glitches on eBay in the year 2020 than, in my opinion, the last 20 years combined. I can't enumerate them all for you right now. There's just so many, and in every facet, mainly as sellers, but also as buyers too. All right? I've showed you many screenshots over the last year about all the eBay glitches, and I've posted a ton of them in the Facebook groups. When I encounter a glitch, guys, I don't know if you know this, when I encounter a glitch, I'm trying to do something on eBay and I get frustrated, whether it's a buyer or a seller, whether I'm the buyer or the seller, I immediately take a screenshot with the Mac and boost it right up to Facebook so eBay can see what's going on and they can hopefully act on it. Often they do, but they don't always. In last week's video, somebody had written in a question regarding Facebook and eBay, and they wanted to know what eBay groups they should join. Well, I guess that's basically up to you and what your niche is. For instance, if you're an eBay store owner like I am, I would recommend highly eBay stores, nothing but eBay stores. I'll put a link in the description box, but you must have an eBay store in order to join, and they're going to check. For those of you guys who are smaller sellers and do not have an eBay store, I would recommend the eBay Basics group. There'll be a link to that in the description box below. This way, there's a group for everybody. Whether you're a small seller or whether you're a big store seller, either way, it'll help you. Now I want to talk about another offers to watchers fail. I know of no feature on eBay at the present time that is more in need of improvement than sending offers to watchers. Let me tell you what happened to me this last week, or last 2 weeks, whatever. Let's say I sent approximately 200 offers to watchers. In many cases, discounting up to 40% off. You know, if I was watching an item and it's 40% off and I need that item, I'm buying it. Apparently, not too many people agree with me. Out of the 200 offers to watchers that I sent out, how many people do you think accepted my offers? I'm going to stop and I want to hear. Just call out numbers. 2. 2 out of 200 accepted. Now I had unchecked accept counter offers, so the 2 people had to accept the offer that I sent them. What do you think happened with those 2 people? The first person had a feedback of 2. He never paid for the item. I sent him an unpaid item notice. He never responded. All for nothing again. Waste of time, waste of energy. My items were off the shelf for a whole week. Let's talk about the second person that accepted my offer. He had 0 feedback. Okay? I don't even have to tell you the rest of the story there. Because people with 0 feedback do not pay when they're not required to pay immediately. Now, I want to touch on this because you know me, guys. I'm a straight shooter. You may not agree with everything I say, but I take pride in my word. My word is important to me, and I say something, whether it's popular or whether it's not popular. All my items I sell on eBay are immediate payment required. Therefore, if a person signs up with 0 feedback to buy my item, they have to pay immediately. There's no way around it. I have no problem with people with 0 feedback who sign up and are serious buyers on eBay. No problem whatsoever, okay? But let's talk about auctions, or in this case, sending offers to watchers because that's really important, and that's where the problem is coming in. eBay does not require immediate payment when you're sending offers to watches. I've been begging them to change this over a year. And they keep telling me that something's in the works, and maybe it is. But I'm worried about right now, because this happens way too often to me. When I saw that buyer had zero feedback, I knew beyond any doubt he would never pay. I immediately blocked him. He'll never be able to zing me again. And I think it's sad, guys. I mean, it's disgusting. Disgusting. There is no other online venue in the world where you can take somebody's item off the shelf and not pay for it and hang them up for a week. None other but sending offers to watches on eBay. Now, some of you are going to say, well, Joe, look, I know sending offers to watches in eBay Motors is causing you problems because the people are not serious. Why do you bother doing it? Very important and very good question. Because of those 200 offers to watches that I sent out, at the very least, 7 of those very items immediately sold to serious eBay buyers for the full asking price. What I'm saying, now this is important, this has to do with numbers, so stick with me. Let's say I have an item that's $100 and $30 shipping, okay? I send an offer out to watchers for $75 plus the $30 shipping. None of these cheapskates, none of these non-buyers responds, but eBay now boosts it up in search, so a serious buyer, whether he has 0 feedback or 10,000 feedback is not important, a serious buyer now sees that item, it's been boosted up in search, he swoops in and pays the $100 plus the $30 shipping. So basically what I'm saying is it's helping me. Sending offers to watches is helping me make money on eBay, and I'm going to continue to use it. However, and I mean this for all you guys, be prepared to get jerked around, okay? People, it's just, you know, very rarely am I at a loss for words, but if you know anything about sending offers to watches, let's say I sent you an offer right now. You get it, all right? You would hit confirm the purchase. There's a little button, bang. All right, you confirmed. Now it's off the shelf. Immediately, eBay sends you the pay screen. You have to physically navigate away from that. And that should not be allowed. Who in their right mind, what buyer in their right mind would navigate away from the pay screen? Just last week, I found myself on the opposite end where I bought something on eBay. I actually sniped it. All right, I waited for the last 10 seconds, bid. The pay screen came right up, and I hit pay now immediately because that's the thing to do. Pay now. Don't hamstring your sellers. All right, guys, at this time, I'm going to take a drink from the ceremonial Fox News Cup of Life. This is the ceremonial Fox News Cup of Life. Happy is he who drinks from it. Very good on a cloudy, raw day. Heavy rain expected tonight. 2.5 inches of rain in one night. Can you believe it? From let's just say, I think it's going to start around midnight to 12 o'clock noon tomorrow. 2.5 inches of rain and 50 to 70 mile an hour winds. So I'm somewhat concerned. I'm going to try my hardest to go out and do a location video for you guys tomorrow, but the earliest I'll be able to get it up would be on Saturday or Sunday, if all goes well. So guys, that being said, I'm Crazy New York Driver, and you're not. Thank you for watching this video. Each week I come out here and I make these videos to try and help you stay successful on eBay. If you think I'm doing a good job, please give me a thumbs up. It tells me I'm on point and appreciate it. If you don't think I did a good job, tell me in the comments section, and I'll be glad to hit up your topic next week. Remember, I'm a seller friend, not a seller critic or skeptic of any kind. I've solved a lot of problems. I'm still making money online. I've never worn a mask on my videos, and I never will. I've never distorted my voice on any of my videos because I feel that's dishonest and unscrupulous. So yeah, heck, I'm a CEO and a CFO of my own company. So that's basically it for today. I will be back, of course, next Friday. Next Friday will be New Year's Day. I'm not sure if this is my last eBay video for the year. It might not be. I'm going to put out an eBay video. What am I saying? I'm going to put out my exploration video in a couple of days, hopefully. Please watch it. It's a lot of work what I'm planning on doing, but I really want to get this done. I think you'll enjoy it. And I might put out an eBay video during the week. But if I don't, I want everybody out there to have a safe, happy, and healthy New Year. If you're going to drink, drink responsibly. Do not drink and drive, but I'm sure all you guys know that. Okay? That's it. Go out there, rock on, and peace! And as always, don't be bitchy!